That so we discussed time variant. Next is integrated. Integrated is nothing but you are integrating from different sources and with respect to subject oriented, and you are storing the data in a reliable format. So we call that as integrated. Integrated, we are saying like one of the features for the data warehouse. Understood the integrated? Integrated means integrated feature or characteristic for the data warehouse. Understood, or you want me to explain again? Here we are clubbing from different sources and making it to reliable with respect to subject oriented. Hello?
Yeah, yeah.
Integration means what? Like generally you think integration means clubbing most of the things,
Yes,
bringing the
yes.
things together. So here we are bringing the main feature that should be available with the data warehouse is integrated with respect to subject oriented approach and get reliable data. So that again would be one of the characteristic of data warehouse. And the last one is non-volatile. What do you understand by volatility? Just in general.
Volatile means we cannot modify the data. I mean, we cannot delete the data like that.
No, 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 not that.
Mhm.
Volatile means like changing
Yeah,
frequently.
changing.
Uh, the frequently changing, if anything is getting like frequently changed in a faster manner. Volatile means very fast, you can say like something is changing like very fast in general. So that we term as volatile. So why we are saying non the data warehouse as non volatile is you are defining some specific intervals like daily, monthly, or weekly, or some intervals you are specifying, and you are not changing frequently. Like if in the operational database, what is going to happen? Every minute, every second, every hour, the data is changing because you are using it for your operations, so that the changes would be like very frequent. So that you can say as volatile. But here data warehouse you will term as non-volatile because in a specific interval only the data will change and the data won't get changed frequently. And also if the new data is coming in, the old data is not getting erased because the main feature is like maintaining historical data also, right? So we say as non-volatile as one of the feature for the data warehouse or characteristic of the data warehouse. So these are the four characteristics you need to say. Like if an interviewer asks, this is also like one of the question that would be posed to you when you are attending an ETL interview. Later on, you won't use this terminology. You need to know, but in day to day, when you are doing your work, this nobody will come and ask like what are the features of data warehouse. Nobody will ask, but only in the interview they generally ask this question. This is like 90% of the interviews they ask this question. What are the characteristics of a data warehouse? So these are the 4 characteristics of the data warehouse. Then, what are the functions of the data warehouse? What functions it should perform? So I think like we already discussed everything, but we will list it out. What are the functions? General functions it is performing. We already discussed the functions, right? What functions it was performing?
Functions means like it stores the historical data and it is used
That
to
is
run
feature. That is feature.
features.
That is
Then
feature
function.
of the data warehouse.
Okay.
What functions it is performing? It was doing consolidation, right? Data consolidation. We discussed in general terms, but you need to say some terminology if they ask, right? So data consolidation it was performing. Again, what was it doing? It was doing data cleansing and one more is data integration. So these are the 3 functions that you need to say when they were this question they generally don't pose for you, but you need to know like what are the functions of it: consolidation, cleansing, and integration, and also maintaining historical data. So these are the functions of the data warehouse. Any doubts in this?
Okay. Can you please explain me about the data consolidation means?
Before integrating, collecting, you can say consolidation means consolidate. You if you want to say consolidate it, somebody will say like consolidated means let's just bring everything together. Integrating means connecting. Consolidations means bringing together. You understood the difference? Hello? Still unclear or clear?
Clear for me.
Sneha, for you? Hello? Think like she dropped. So those are the things, Mayur.
Okay.
So for the next class, we will discuss the other things. So today we have discussed what are the things, like we have discussed like what is a data warehouse and what is ETL and what does it do and what was the architecture of the data warehouse and what are the functions, features or characteristics of the data warehouse and what are the functions of the data warehouse. So these are
Okay.
the things we discussed today. Like, do you have any doubt on the topics we have discussed today? Hello? You have any doubt on the topics we have discussed today or no doubt, right? Hello?
Yeah, can you please explain
Which one? Which topic?
integration? Integration, only integration. I have doubt on.
Okay. Integrating means connecting the data.
Mm-hmm.
If you have like one example, I say, if you have like multiple stores across the city,
Okay.
and you wanted to see the integrated data, complete what is the complete sales in a particular region in Hyderabad. In Hyderabad, you have 10 stores. In Bangalore, you have 10 stores. Like, but you wanted to see, but you wanted to see like Hyderabad data only, like Hyderabad sales you wanted to see. If you
Mm-hmm.
don't integrate, you can't see, right? If you just
Right.
consolidate and keep, you can't see, like you can't get.
Mm-hmm.
Integration means that thing, like you can see.
Okay. And I have one more doubt, like as you said, we have multiple source of data, then we are extracting the data
Mm,
in staging.
mm,
So in between we have means like if the data is in flat file or Excel file, whatever it may
mm,
be.
mm.
So we have to extract that data and convert it into the
Common
same
format.
format.
Yes, same
Yeah.
format that the ETL
So
tool performs.
yeah, for this we have to means we must have to applying some logic,
Yes, that
like
all things I would
transformation logic.
transformations and everything that we will cover in the ETL
Mm-hmm.
tool part, and the ETL while doing validations, like how you map it, those all logics I will consider. There would be like direct
Okay, okay.
mapping and indirect transformation mapping, or
Mm-hmm.
you are
Hmm.
applying some operations on it. You are doing some
Yeah,
operate
application of transformation
aggregations.
logic.
Yeah, you are doing some aggregations. So all those
Hmm.
all things would be covered. Like first I will cover in like in SQL, and the same thing
Hmm.
again we will see like in ETL tool, like how does that transformation logic we will apply. But again the transformation logic again we will apply through SQL only. So SQL we
Okay.
need to know in a better manner, so that like
Mm-hmm.
how to convert, how to do the transformation you would be knowing in a better way.
Okay. Okay.
But you
So
want
all
to,
those.
you would be knowing that logic, you need to understand it, but as a tester we will check it. Instead of doing it, we will check it
Hmm.
actually, like whether that
Yeah, but
logic they
for
have performed or
checking.
not. Yeah, for logic
Okay.
also you would be using logic, in the sense you would be using the same uh, transformation they might be used, like for simple transformations I will say.
Okay.
In a
Okay.
name, like you would be having first name, second name, and last name. Okay,
Hmm.
but in the target, they say like as per business requirement, only first name and last name should get printed, and the middle name should be dropped.
Hmm.
So you will apply a transformation. The developer will apply a transformation such that only the first name and last name comes. But when it comes
Okay.
to testing, you will check for a particular record or some sample data. You will apply through
Mhm.
SQLs the
Okay.
logic to remove the middle name and just populate for first and last name, and you will check once the
Okay.
code flow to the target whether it was doing in a correct way or not.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
those all
So
things
what
you will check.
what if the source means sorry the target is in Oracle?
Yeah, you can have the source and target also in Oracle, like that would be connected to again SQL server, and you will
Okay.
check it, and there would be
So
some job flow from one
okay.
database to another. Like once the job flows,
So
it automatically,
uh
as per the framework, from the source the data would be placed into the target with respect to the mapping you have made.
okay. So whether the source or target is in SQL or Oracle, we must have to
There are
write
like n
query on
number of
SQL.
SQL environment would be there for everything. Oracle SQL also would be there for SSIS, also SQL would be there, like everything. Like if you use Netija database also, you would be having SQL, or if you use at least like a cloud part also, again if you say Azure, in Databricks
Mhm.
there would be Databricks notebook for analyzing, or
Okay.
Synapse for analyzing. There also you
Mhm.
use SQL. Like wherever you go for validation, you would be like for retrieving the data, you
SQL.
would be using SQL only. Like there,
Oh.
but there might be different environments, but you would be having your SQL workspace there. Or if you connect to Snowflake also, like you would be doing the SQL, but only the interface changes. If I want blindly, if you want to say, so that
Okay.
is one thing. And one more query somebody asked. Data cleansing is nothing but you are having like multiple data. You are multiple data in the sense like redundancy was there, and some data you not at all required. Some remarks column was coming like which is not at all required to store in the data warehouse, so you remove that data, right? So you bring the data what is required for your business, and because you are storing that past information also, why you wanted like unwanted remarks and all that columns or that data you doesn't want anything. So that removing that data, we say like cleansing, and also removing duplicate records or some redundancy things, that we say cleansing. This cleansing also would be done again by using SQL only. They will bring only some certain data from certain columns which is required for your business, so that we say data cleansing. Okay then, thank you, we will
Yeah.
meet tomorrow.
Yeah. Sure.
Thank you, bye.
Thank you. Bye.